Valentine's Day, February, the month of love.
So Valentine's Day is just around the corner.
Yep.
Stores are filled with thoughtful cards and beautiful flowers and delicious treats. Dinners, date nights, and school parties are being planned. So one morning I was sitting there reading God's Word, and I kept on thinking about how the evolution of Valentine's Day has crept into our world and really changed the month of February into a commercialized opportunity for retail stores, and kind of gotten us away from the idea of what love really is.
So we decided to go out on the streets and to find out through interviewing some very amazing people from all walks of life, and we never met those people before.
No, and we just asked them two simple questions. Number one was, how would they define love? And number two,
Well, we asked them if they could share a moment when they felt most loved.
I would say my definition of love is probably how much you care towards somebody, but more of you would like to see how this person grows. You would like to see this person succeed in their future. You would like to see them do well in life in general. So
how much you trust someone, how much you would give.
Love, it's an unconditional feeling that like a mother has for their child, what Jesus Christ even did on the cross for all the sinners across the world.
Love is the emotional attachment to someone which you care dearly for and give your life for.
For me, I'm Christian, so I get a lot of comfort and love from Christ.
And love as sacrifice, as putting someone else before yourself.
Love is something that comes from deep inside, from your heart, but also that you feel towards somebody else or something as well. So, like, I would define love as being that warm feeling that you feel towards somebody, that you want to take care of them, make sure that they're all right, and make sure that they're 100% secure.
I would define love as just the expression of happiness that you get from the people around you. It's kind of hard to define it. It's more of a feeling. You feel the people around you are what show it through their physical, emotional, just throughout all the different expressions.
Being married to coming home from deployment, those are some of the days of which I feel the most loved by my family and friends and everything. That was probably the biggest time I felt loved.
The biggest moment is when my final year of baseball. I used to play baseball for high school, and my mom took my sisters and went out of her way to go with me to this tournament that we had to do at the end of the season. And even though that meant being without our dad for a little bit because he had to go here to Alaska for his job, she still made the sacrifice to let us stay in school so I could finish sports, and Cassie could finish, my sister could finish her high school year at that time. So I think that was a really good moment for me, for her to make that sacrifice for me to be happy.
I would say that had to be when I was deployed, when I was in the military, and so I was away from all my loved ones, but they took time out of their day and took money to send me care packages or, wake up in the middle of the night so we could talk on the phone, that kind of thing. Sometimes with my mom, growing up, even in the hardest times, like just her correcting me and stuff, I knew it wasn't just because of punishment, but more of love, because I, as a child, was a little bit hard-headed, so
Just seeing all the stuff even throughout the years, all the stuff that my parents have given up, just for my sister and I to be happy. That's the time when I think about that, that's when I feel most loved, is when I think about all the stuff that my parents have given up just for my sister and I. That sacrifice. So.
My first baby, my only baby that I have, when I first saw her and held her in my hands.
Me and my grandfather were really close, and whenever he passed away, all the family coming together. It was just an overwhelming, everybody there expressing their love, their caring.
So those interviews were beyond eye-opening, I think, for the kids, for us, and I think also for the people that were being interviewed. I would have never anticipated answers like that. And it's like, I know that I got really emotional on a couple or two, just seeing the importance of just those small, simple things that we do in order to sacrifice our children or other people that we love. Because that was the most common answer when asked if they could share a moment that they felt loved. Almost everyone said that it was a parent or somebody in their life that sacrificed for them or made time for them.
Yeah, because you had teary eyes, I had teary eyes, the people that got interviewed had teary eyes. I don't think there was any makeup left after that interview.
No, it was pretty brutal.
Yeah, it was eye-opening.
Yes, and it really reminded, those answers really reminded me of God's character. God is love, and God tells us in Romans 8 that nothing will separate us from the love that He has for us. I mean, if He sacrificed His very own Son for us, I think that is the perfect description how He already laid it out. So unconditional love, security, and giving your life or time for somebody else appears to be among the most deepest level of love.
Mm-hmm. And those don't come with a price tag, and they cannot be purchased in a store. They require time and intentions, and that love needs to be shared every day and showed through actions every day, and not just at one specific day that the retail stores put to the side, you know. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was very interesting. And
it was a really good reminder too that with all the things that we could be doing to show love, it is really just to slow down.
Yes.
To be intentional about the things that we do.
And to simplify life.
Yes.
That's sometimes so important because we get so caught up in the busyness. But simple is just, it's so nice just to take a step back and live your life simple and just...
It is.
We love you guys, and we hope that this Valentine's Day you are flooded with the love God has for you and those around you. So with that being said, happy Valentine's Day, and we're counting it all joy.